Hello and welcome to another Luulu Soul video. I am Luulu Soul. I am a digital artist and Twitch streamer. I stream both digital art, of course, and also cozy video games from time to time. Right now I'm currently playing Cult of the Lamb, so if you're interested in that game, stop by and say hi when I'm streaming. Not hard to find me. Today though, I am starting a segment where I'm doing a segment where I talk about something and my art shows up in the background. This isn't a new segment. I've tried it in a few different forms in the past, but each time I find myself completely revamping it, so it feels pretty new to me. So last time we talked about the Little Mermaid's live action, and this time I actually wanted to talk about one of the most highly given pieces of advice for anybody who starts off on their streaming journey. And that piece of advice is usually reuse your streaming content. It's easy. You make your stream and then you take that stream and you turn it into content all across every single other social media platform, because everybody knows that the only way that you can possibly grow on any platform is to focus on one and then use all of the magical followers you have on all the other platforms to drive traffic to that one. It's foolproof. And you totally don't then end up with multiple different social media accounts, most of which you have no idea how to work, and with very, very few viewers or followers on any of them. Nope. That doesn't happen at all. But in the case that it did, I wanted to talk about this specific piece of advice. Now, here in my art today, you will notice that it is Carole & Tuesday from the anime Carole & Tuesday, which I still say was slept on. And I made this art on stream on Twitch. Funnily enough, I made this art in response to an anime podcast that I am one of the hosts of. Every Monday, we watch the first 4 episodes of anime, and then we talk about it, and then I decided later on stream to make the artwork of Carole & Tuesday. And what I was originally going to do is I was going to then take that stream, and I was just going to kind of chop it up and throw it up on YouTube, just like it was. But I don't want to do that. That's boring, and it's stressful, and I know it seems like it's super easy because you're just taking the thing and you're turning it into another thing, and then, you're just copy and pasting everything, but when you do it's like making the exact same post 5 times. I don't want to. And I don't think you guys want me to either. Like, if the whole point is to take a part of social media and then use that social media account to send traffic to another social media account, you have to have something that is engaging about both social media accounts. So if you can go on Twitch, watch a 1 to 2 hour long stream, and then you can come over here on YouTube and watch that exact same 2 hour long stream, except now you can't interact with me at all, is that even fun? Like, tell me, is it? Would you? Because what I would much rather do is what I'm doing here, where I've taken the artwork from that Twitch stream, that 2 hour stream, but I've sped it up a little bit, and I've placed it here, and I'm using it as a talking point for today's subject. And then when I take this same artwork and I go over to Twitch, I'm going to turn it into probably a 12-second speed paint. And that 12-second speed paint is going to be placed to some type of a sound, and it's either going to have a completely different commentary, or it's just going to be a funny joke. Like, for example, this one was that Carole & Tuesday were totally slept on. But then when I go over into Instagram, which has Reels instead of TikToks, I'm probably going to make it more of a process video. So it might be a little bit longer, maybe, but it'll totally have different music entirely attached to it. It's not just going to be the same video. And then I'll also posted the still. So if someone wants to see the speed paint and they want to see more than just like a split second of the finished work, you can go to YouTube. You can go to Instagram. If you want to hear me talking about my artwork, you can come over here to YouTube. If you want to catch the live 2 hour stream, you can catch me on Twitch. And if you're like, lady, I just want to see your finished art, I don't want to have to go through all these hoops, well, that's what my Ko-fi account is for. You go over to my Ko-fi, into the gallery, and boom, there it is, all of my artwork. Kind of like a portfolio, which is what I use it for. And so even though I've utilized the same artwork, I'm utilizing it in a different way for each platform because I feel like each platform either has a different audience or people go towards that for different reasons. Like when I'm watching TikToks, I don't have the brain capacity to sit down and watch a 10-20 minute video. And I certainly don't have the brain capacity to jump into a stream and talk to somebody. But when I'm bored and I'm feeling kind of lonely, I like to go into Twitch, watch a streamer, and usually I'm gonna make art when I do so because I'm usually watching art streamers. They're really fun. I love art streams. And then of course when I'm in YouTube is usually, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is usually what I watch while I'm like eating or something. And so I don't have the full attention span needed for like Twitch, but I do have a longer attention span than I would want for like TikTok. So I know I go to the different platforms for different reasons. I'm assuming other people do the same things. But again, we keep having the same advice over and over again of, oh, just reuse your content. And I think I don't think that they meant the literal situation of just taking your VOD and throwing it up on YouTube. Like I can't bring myself to think that that's really what they're saying to do. Because I have thought about going back into my Twitch stream and finding the funniest, most engaging bits. But again, that's a completely different form of content than if I were to just, you know... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was originally going to take my stream and chop it up into 20-minute increments. So each 20 minutes is part of the stream, and then you can, like, see the stream in small bits. But if I have, like, 20 minutes of downtime, that's not really all that engaging, right? So I don't know. What do you guys think? If you are a streamer, do you just take your VOD, chop it up into 20-minute segments, throw it up on YouTube? Do you get good things from that? Or do you have completely different YouTube videos than you do on your Twitch or on your TikTok? I know some people will be solely art streamers or solely art YouTubers. Like that's all they do. They just do the art. But then if you go and watch them on Twitch, they're playing video games, which I've highly considered doing. Like I've really considered not streaming my art and just using my art content for YouTube videos. And if that's the case, I don't have VODs that I can chop up, but I still want to keep streaming because I really like that engagement of people hopping in and asking me how my day is going, and then I can enjoy, you know, finding out how their days are going. So maybe it's not that the advice itself is bad, maybe it's just bad for me. Maybe I'm the one that don't have the attention span to post the same content over multiple different social media accounts. Maybe I'm doing this for my own joy, attention, my own self-worth, I don't know. But hey, I'm gonna keep making the videos, I'm gonna keep streaming, and I'm gonna keep posting the pictures. If I make it big, you guys know it worked. Until then, well, maybe it's just not working for me. Maybe it'll work for you. Maybe I am misunderstanding the point of advice. I do tend to do that quite a bit. Or maybe it's just life. I think I'm reaching a rambling point here, which usually is reserved for my Twitch streams. I haven't gotten into script writing yet. I need to. If anyone has any advice for script writing, I would love to hear it. That being said, I think we're going to shift over from the slower time lapse to a quick speed paint of everything you've seen art-wise in the video so far, which I hope you enjoy that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go grab a snack, so I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!